tonight,
You're now listening to 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio.
See if you actually remember that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I could
we
just
should say the name of the podcast, shouldn't we?
And it's in the intro.
Oh,
the new
well,
intro.
welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to what you just heard.
I'm going
is
to
the
keep
name.
all this.
Welcome to Die.
Welcome to 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio. I'm Matt.
I'm Mark,
Mike.
and I'm back.
I'm
back.
We're a posse again. We're a trio.
Yeah.
The Dirty Dozen
Yeah.
minus some.
The dirty triple. That's a sex move.
Also a wrestling move.
Is it? Oh.
I left Labrador City, and all I got was a Ghostbusters T-shirt.
Did you see Ghostbusters, by the way?
No. I seen two movies. I saw, of course, Suicide Squad.
Of course.
And I saw The Secret Life of Pets, which was actually very funny.
Yeah. Well, you got kids to sell it.
Yeah, it was their first time going to a theater, so...
This is the Minion people who made that, I think.
Yes, it was.
God,
Yeah.
I'm so sick of Minions.
Well, now move over, Minions. Here's some pets.
Oh,
It had a short for Minions right at the beginning, but it was so...
Yeah.
I lost it laughing. The short was funny as anything, too.
I've laughed at Minions.
Yeah.
And I will laugh at them again.
Oh,
I won't. I refuse.
You can't laugh if you don't watch.
I will never laugh at ever again in my life.
No?
Laughter's overrated. Matt
It's
Flowers.
Yeah, quote of the day.
I am going to be a serious person for the rest of my life.
It just made me think of that episode of The Simpsons when Homer's the beer baron. He's like, such a prospect is laughable. He's like,
Well, you all know what laughter sounds like, don't you?
oh God, broke that covenant already. Yeah, well, we're all back. We're all got a posse. We're all got a posse. We're all as a posse again. We come back full strength, swinging for the nose.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just made that up.
Swinging for the bleachers or the
Swinging.
benches or the back wall, the
I don't know.
green monster.
Is that like a baseball thing?
Yes.
I don't
Swinging
watch
for
baseball because baseball is the most boring sport ever made ever.
That's softball.
Well, kids softball probably
No, that's funny.
because
When
there's
I
a
lived
lot more crying.
Kids have no idea what they're doing, so they're running on fouls and they're all over the place and they're arguing. You're 8, so you don't know.
Someone cries and someone had to get them and like take them away.
Yeah.
But,
The bat was vibrating and it hurt my hand.
I remember when I was a kid, I loved softball. And we go to like what's now the Bev Martin softball like arena.
Oh yeah, you Wabash.
Yeah, I'm Wabash, good water, and every time I say that, you shake your head and look down. Hey,
that's the only thing that's selling Wabash? I'm sorry, that's not really not making me want to.
I think I just read in the newspaper that Wabash has a serious wastewater problem.
And so we're like Caligula with it. We're just like bathing in it.
Also, they're a minus budget. They just have no money.
Well, that's because he elected an idiot mayor. But anyway, I hope you're listening to this.
Yeah,
you can dock the dock off.
Well, who knows?
Anyway,
timestamp.
Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's neither here nor there. What was I even talking about? I just thought of a Wabash good water, and I just became
we just went into baseball being a waste of time.
When I was a kid, I loved softball, and when we take like school trips, I don't know, grade like 5, grade 4, and we go to that sort of ball field. And I remember I was so excited. I've been like practicing like my swing. And I'm in the trailer court in my youth, and I had an aluminum bat that I found, and what I do is this is so ghetto.
It's actually someone's prosthetic leg.
And yeah, I need that guy's leg. Well, it'll be funny. And I'd take a rock and I'd throw it up in the air and wait for it to come out and swing at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was practicing my swing, which ended up like breaking someone's window and me running the hell out of there.
Nice.
I didn't do it next to my house. I was that smart enough not to do
Someone
that.
else's house.
Somebody else's house breaks their windows.
Kind of like a field. And it was sort of like an empty lot of land where there was no house. Like trailer, sorry. It was like trailer, lot of land, trailer, and it was like kind of grassy. So I was like, oh, it's a field enough. And found like the roundest rock I could find. Whipped it up in the air. Waited for it to come back down. Hit it with my aluminum bat.
You can get a distance on a rock with an aluminum bat,
and it
too.
Took off, right into someone's window. I threw it down, ran the hell home, and went home and pretended to fall asleep.
I was playing Nintendo the whole time.
And
it was lunchtime.
Yeah, and I was never caught. So I think the statute of limitations now kind of frees me from all responsibility.
Mom, make me some pogos.
And mother wouldn't allow pogos in the house.
Oh, okay.
And
generic brand kind of man.
And so anyway, we were over practice. We were over in the ball field playing softball. I had worked up my skill, air quotes, for batting.
Skills.
So I was up to bat, confident as hell.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did they pay the bills?
I don't know who paid. The window was broken.
No. Did your skills pay the bills?
Well,
okay.
I think that answers the question.
Yeah. Well, karma did destroy me in a way.
Okay.
I was, because like you don't throw like a normal. You kind of do that little underhand.
You got to face full on and then little.
And I don't know who was at bat. Probably like Ryan.
Quack.
So like, and that name up. So it was like the girliest boy in my class. Who's still the girliest boy I know, by the way. And at that age. So he kind of like underhand whips it at like the bat. I wind up and as hard as I could just swing with everything I got. I heard and felt connection, so I just booked it for the first base. Soon as I got to first base and stopped, the ball came back down and hit me on the top of the head, and I fell down. Crying.
Oh, you did a pop fly.
Yeah, screeching.
Went straight up.
And it was like, it wasn't even just like crying, but it was more like screaming.
Just silent scream.
It wasn't silent.
That's when you fall on your back off of the swing set.
Oh yeah, you got no air.
Give me. Yeah, because when the wind is knocked out of you, and you're like, you're trying to cry.
Yeah. You still want a freezy?
I'll take you to the store and get you a popsicle.
Yeah, and then that's my baseball story.
Yeah.
That's my shining moment. So if I sound funny, I'm chewing on these little mixed vitamin C things because I'm getting a bit sick.
People love it when you eat on air.
Yeah.
They love that. Crunchy.
You hear that?
Anyway.
What's up, Doc?
So should we go on to the thing that I brought?
Yeah.
So, last episode, that was just the two of you. Obviously, I listened. So, you said that the podcast is seeming to be getting very movie revolved. So I decided I'm going to change that. I actually did read a lot of X-Men. So I did 15 X-Men trivia questions.
You're going to win this, man.
You're going down,
so,
man.
Yes, it's all multiple choice. So you do have the opportunity. I'll give you the answers. You just got to tell me which one's the right one. All right. So you want to get this started?
What was that?
It was that was a text from your mother.
What is a ringtone?
Mine is my son saying you got a text.
Oh,
you got a text.
I thought it was like
text.
mother saying something.
No.
Tell mother to frig off.
Okay. I'll just tell her. Just hold on.
Don't know what I said to.
Right.
Really? Tell mother say erase these messages. You didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. So they say, unless that phone rings, don't you dare move.
Burn the cell phone.
Yeah. Burn the cell phone or erase this recording. That's what. Unless that rings, I don't go handy to it. I plug it in. I make sure it's not on airplane mode.
Last time I was on, this rang like half an hour before it was supposed to.
Anyway, question number 1. The Brood is an alien species that gives the X-Men problems that are obviously modeled after. That was obviously modeled after a popular sci-fi alien species. It was A, the E.T. alien, B, Wookiees, C, aliens from the Aliens movies,
Xenomorphs,
or Predator aliens.
I'm gonna say, just right off the top of my head because I have no idea. I'm gonna say it's the Predator aliens.
Okay, what do you say, Mike?
Aliens. Alien versus Predator.
Okay.
AVP.
Mike Byrne got the point on that one. They look much like the Xenomorphs from the Aliens movies. Yeah.
Alien Covenant looks awesome, by the way.
Oh,
huge Alien fan for me.
Oh, I love the Alien.
Oh.
I love Aliens.
Me and Joe watched it the other night, and it was we ate pizza. It was a good night.
Good story, bro.
Yeah.
Question number 2. It was revealed that Wolverine's real name wasn't Logan. What is his real first name?
I know.
A. Peter, B. Paul, C. Mary, or D. James?
I think we both know.
Yeah.
James.
James.
Yeah. Okay, 1 point for each.
Hey, no, it's actually Mary.
Yeah. Deadpool was created by A. Rob Liefeld,
God, I don't know this.
B. Jim Lee, C. Todd McFarlane, or D. Stan Lee?
What'd you guess?
Say them again?
A. Rob Liefeld, B. Jim Lee, C. Todd McFarlane, or D. Stan Lee?
It wasn't Stan Lee.
No.
And I don't think it was Todd McFarlane.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it's Jim Lee.
Okay.
Rob Liefeld.
Rob Liefeld.
Ah.
Mike Burns.
You know...
90s guy, image man, but different one.
See, yeah. I don't read...
Rob Liefeld is known for not being able to draw hands or feet, but he puts lots of pouches on
and
people.
Arms that look like logs. Everything was weird.
Ladies that are very, really well-endowed ladies, and everything, million guns and swords and pouches.
Oh, all the things I like about comics.
90s.
Yep.
Oh, it was bad.
Okay.
Okay, question number 4. Cyclops has a brother who also has mutant powers.
He's two brothers. He's two brothers.
He has 2 brothers now?
Yeah, he's 2 brothers.
Okay.
Can you guess the correct brother?
Can you guess the correct brother from the time period that I'm talking about?
Okay. Is this 616 universe?
Warpath, B. Havoc, C. Gambit, or D. Jamie the Multiple Man?
What a name. I'm going to say Havoc because I know that's right.
It is also Havoc.
Oh, no.
Excuse me.
Mark has a call.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
And now, we present to you Nick Blake's Fan Fiction Theatre.
Welcome to Nick Blake's Doom Repercussions of Evil. John Stalverton wanted the lights above him blinked and sparked out of the air. There was demons in the base. He didn't see them but had expected them now for years. His warnings of Colonel Johnson were not intended to, and no, it was not too late. What the hell am I reading? Far too late now. Anyway, John was a space marine for 14 years. When he was young, he watched the spaceships and he said, "Dad, I want to be one of those ships, Daddy."
Quack.
Dad said, "No, you will be killed by demons." There was a time when he believed him. Then as he got older, he stopped. What? But now in space station base of the UAC, he knew there was demons. This is Joson, the radio crackered. You must fight the demons. So John gotted his plasma rifle and blew up the wall. He going to kill us, said the demons. I will shoot at him, said the cyber demon, and he fired the rocket missiles. John plasmaed at him and he tried to blow him up, but the ceiling fell and they were trapped and he not able to kill. No, I must kill the demons, he shouted. The radio said, "No, John, you are the demons." And John was a zombie.
This has been a reading from Nick Blake's Fan Fiction Theatre.
And we're back. Yeah, hey.
So
Technical difficulties.
We both came to the answer Havoc.
You're both right. You're both correct on this one.
First class.
Yeah, Jamie Maddox, his last name is Maddox, but I couldn't put that in there because it would have told the answer right away. So it's technically Jamie Maddox. Crap, I can't.
Revealing.
I can't put it Jamie Maddox, and then you'd be like, well, isn't his last name Summers? So yeah, that would.
I thought his last name was Scott.
His other brother Nathan Scott.
Scott.
Yes.
Get a last name.
That's almost like a Lana Lang kind of name. Yeah. All right. Number 5. In the Extinction Agenda series held across all the X books at the time, a country declared war on all mutant kind, trying to make slaves of all the mutants. Of all of the mutants, the name of the country was A. Latveria, B. Wakanda, C. Germany, D. Genosha.
I'm going to say D. Genosha.
Genosha, you're wrong.
Genosha, right? Yeah, Genosha it was.
Is that mother still hassling you?
No, it's my wife now.
Oh, your wife hassling you?
Yes.
Ah.
Well,
She's recording, woman.
Leave me alone.
Don't say that. Every married man who's smart is afraid of the wife.
Well,
It's here for prosperity.
number 6. What U.S. state is the X-Mansion in? A. Washington.
I know this one.
B. New York. C. Texas. Or D. New Hampshire. I don't know what a New Hampshire is. I don't know how they speak in New Hampshire. So.
Probably normal.
Yeah.
I think it's part of New England, isn't it? So probably like New Hampshire.
It's the clams.
Yeah,
What do you say?
I'm gonna
Washington.
say New York.
It's New York.
Rochester, New York, Michelle.
Rochester.
You got me.
All right. Number 7. We're coming close to home with this one.
Halfway point.
Which mutant is not Canadian? A. Vindicator.
I don't know who it is.
B. Wolverine. C. Puck.
I don't. Wow.
Or D. Omega Red.
Omega Red. Sorry, I jumped the shark. Okay, I'm going to say Omega Red.
I'll say Puck.
That's a very Canadian name.
Not Canadian.
I said Omega Red.
Okay. You said Puck. Matt Flowers for the win. It was Omega Red. He's Russian.
I know that much.
Puck was a really short Canadian.
I thought he was like a little imp guy from like a different planet.
No, that's
No, but he's
That's you're talking about the one who had the mind gem and the
From
Infinity
Infinity.
Store lad?
Yeah,
It's like Adam Warlock's little, like
little
minion.
dwarven man. Yeah, I think he's.
Are you sure that is his name?
I think he was actually possessed by someone. So he's a.
Excuse me.
He was on the Canadian superhero team.
Alpha Flight.
Alpha Flight. Okay, but anyway.
Yeah,
I gotta look this up.
Okay.
I trust the resources.
Okay.
Which other non-Marvel entity not have a crossover with the X-Men? Okay?
All
Non-Marvel.
right. Non-Marvel.
At the time. Okay? This was at the time of 90s, 2000.
Okay.
A. Star Trek. B. Teen Titans. C. Star Wars, because now we know they're both owned by Disney. So,
Yeah, at the time.
but not back in the day. Or D. Dracula.
I'm gonna say Star Trek.
Star Wars.
Mike Byrne for the win.
The Star Trek.
Wars.
The Star Trek book is pretty good.
They did
They
actually
show up
do
on the
a
Enterprise,
crossover.
and it's
Yeah.
Who shows up on the Enterprise?
do the X-Men.
The
All of
X-Men.
them?
Well, the current team at the time.
Okay.
Professor
That must have
X is
been an
there.
interesting episode or issue.
A lot of these were one-off
ifs.
books.
Yeah.
Like kind of like.
Yeah, so
What
they
if?
sort of
What if Batman was a vampire?
Is
yeah.
it Batman?
Yeah.
Batman kill a Joker.
Yes.
Batman.
It sounds like Bostonian superheroes. The Batman.
The Batman.
It's a Jorker.
Oh, you're
Mine's a vagina. So,
jorking me off, Jorker.
All right. 9. Which X-book character has not been revived after being killed? A. Warpath. B. Magic.
died?
C. Wolverine. Or D. Warlock.
I know one of those.
Currently, like as of this moment, or
No.
okay.
But
I'm gonna say, since I know 0 of those, I'm gonna say it's Magic.
what is your answer?
I'll agree.
Nope.
It's gonna be the
Sorry.
last,
It
the
was
last one.
Warpath.
First one.
Warpath got killed off. They never did bring him back. They brought in somebody who looked like him.
Pathwar.
Yeah.
Or
What?
Horpath.
Magic has been killed and brought back. Wolverine got killed. He was brought
He
back.
brings himself back.
He's currently dead now.
He is currently dead now, and
Isn't
Warlock
it
became
like
Douglock.
X-23 is the iteration of him now?
Yeah. It's
So
leading-
neither of you guys
daughter.
got the
So that
point
was
on
a
that one.
that was a
Clone of his
dud.
daughter who's slutty as hell.
Yeah.
Apparently, unfortunately, on the comic board, that's their waifu.
X-23.
X-23 is their waifu.
It's pretty
Holy
awesome.
hell.
She got a claw on her foot.
What?
They love
Yeah.
Clawed foot?
Yeah.
That's like a club foot?
Because she has like only 2 in her
Yeah,
each
2 in her
hand,
three.
and 1 or 3.
One through her bottom of her wrist and 2 through the top.
No, I thought she only had 2.
She
Like, yeah.
I thought she had 3.
Well, what I've seen of her, she only had 2.
I know she's got 1 on her foot though.
Oh, okay.
It's like a joke shoe when you step on it and
Yeah.
a knife comes out.
James Bond.
Yeah, or like the Joker from Dark Knight.
Okay, do you know who Psylocke is?
Yes.
Okay, you know. What is Psylocke's nationality? Okay, hold on.
Sorry, it's just such
Multiple
a
choice.
it's just a
multiple
reflex.
choice.
Such a
A,
reflex to just answer.
American. B, Japanese. C, British. Or D, Chinese.
You see nationality?
Nationality.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
Where is she from?
British.
She's from British.
She's from British.
She's from British.
She's very Britain.
I was like China.
China?
Yeah.
You say China?
I say China.
Was China?
Matt
even
Flowers
a-
got the win.
Was China,
She is British.
Her brother was Captain England. Or
Captain Britain. And
But
she
she's-
was a blonde-haired, wore a pink suit with, in the first earlier X-Men's, then Mojo took her and gave her a facelift, which made her look Japanese.
Yeah.
So,
Mojo Jojo.
yes. So, speaking of Mojo, number 11. Mojo is a large yellow blob man from another planet who has to have robotic legs, spider legs, carry him around. His status as ruler on his world is dependent on A, television ratings, B, body count, C, midichlorian count, or D, his credit rating.
I'm gonna say TV ratings.
I want to say body count because 90s.
It's actually his television ratings. Matt, Mike.
Neck to neck.
Yes. Yes. Actually, Matt's ahead.
Yay!
All right.
You know,
Number
Gas.
12.
Jubilee's Chinese. Found out the other day.
Did you believe it?
Yeah. She's American Chinese.
Jubilation Lee.
Jubilation Lee. Yep.
Sorry, I got excited because I knew a fact.
Who of these X-team members is not a true mutant by definition, meaning that they did not get their powers from their own latent DNA? A, Jubilee, B, Beast, C, Cable, or D, Longshot?
I don't know who Longshot is.
Okay.
I'm going to say.
Uh,
What was
Well,
it's
do you-
Jubilee, Beast, and
Cable.
Cable? Oh, we were just talking about Cable. Since I don't know who Longshot is, I'm going to say Longshot.
You're gonna take a long shot and
Yeah.
go for
Take a long shot and say long shot?
So the thing is,
I want to say Beast because he wasn't always furry, and that was his
Yeah.
own undoing. He like Jekyll and Hyde himself. He tried to
Yeah.
cure himself and then messed himself
but
up
he
more.
had like human hands on his feet,
Yeah, he was
right?
a pretty big dude.
and he was strong and like very agile. Like
Because Cable only had some psychic powers, but then he got a technological bio disease
the
that turned him half
techno-organic
robot.
virus.
Yeah.
See, that's a bit of a funny question. Jubilee, I
Yeah.
know is a mutant.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, it's a long shot. So I have no idea otherwise.
It was like Beast.
Okay.
That is
Matt Flowers gets it.
See,
It was Longshot.
it's kind of-
Longshot was created by Mojo. So he's technically not even human.
Gotta get them sweet TV ratings.
yeah.
Jubilee, we know.
Yeah.
Beast was always had his mutant powers. It's just he took something
Yeah.
that made him big and blue and furry.
Yeah.
He was a normal
Cable
dude.
is.
We had
Psychic from the future.
yeah.
I can't actually say anything about Cable right now, but
Huh.
because I think you already you already talked about him. So
Yeah.
anyway, number 13. Which book has the highest sales for one individual issue? A, X-Force, B, Uncanny X-Men, C, X-Men, or D, X-Factor?
I'm gonna say Uncanny X-Men.
Okay.
I'm gonna say X-Force because in the 90s, any number one sold like over 1 million copies.
The answer was C, X-Men.
Oh.
They
Wrong.
did Jim Lee started the X-Men series. He did
I suppose that came first.
4 covers that all connected, and everybody bought them like crazy.
That was the age of like foiled variants and different variants, and you had to buy the
There
same
was-
issue 5 times.
Yes, it was 4 covers, and everybody had to have the 4 covers. I think I have 7 copies of that myself.
That's why the comics industry went bankrupt.
Yep. Well,
Because people
here's
bought
a
too
give. Okay, so that nobody gets the point on that one, unfortunately.
Oh.
14. Who is Cable's mother?
Yeah.
A. Jean Grey, B. Storm, C. Madeline Pryor, or D. Emma Frost, the White Queen.
I'm going to say Madeline Pryor.
Jean Grey.
Point goes to Mike Byrne.
We were just talking about how Scott Summers and
I said that exact words. That he uses his psychic powers from his mother Jean Grey to keep the techno virus away.
Because I was just excited to talk about it, so I wasn't listening.
In one ear, out the other.
That's fine.
Madeline Pryor was
His sister.
No, actually a clone of Jean Grey. Jean Grey, so you were close.
I'm just saying words.
But
she was a sister.
Sister. No, she was a clone.
Sister can't
Scott
resist
was in love. Cyclops was in love with her at one point when.
Didn't they make it like another child? Them too. Wasn't that like an alternate universe?
Oh, well, they were. Scott and Jean were pulled into another universe when they made Cable. So
you can't keep track of these timelines.
It's hard.
It's unreal.
They've since collapsed it somewhat with the Secret War.
Yeah, well, at the end of Secret Wars, everything's wiped now. Yeah. And the Fantastic Four, celestial beings,
Hooray.
like you do.
So for the last point, number 15, what evil mutant team uses chess pieces as ranks in the organization? A, the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. B, the Acolytes. C, the Hellfire Club. Or D, the Four Horsemen.
It's not the Four Horsemen.
Or is it?
Oh. I don't know what that noise
There's
was.
4 horses on a chessboard.
Yeah.
Ah! Blew my mind away. Blew my mind. I'm going to say it's the Acolytes.
Okay.
Hellfire Club.
And the point for Mr. Byrne.
Ah,
It's the Hellfire Club.
dang.
They have
Sebastian
the
Shaw.
Black. Yes, the Sebastian Shaw. The Black. He's the Black King.
Mamba.
Black Mamba.
Yeah,
Or is he
Black
the White?
Mamba.
Anyway, there was.
Oh,
there was
the White Queen! You
the
just
White
said it.
Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you realize that she was the White Queen from the Hellfire Club?
Well, I knew she was in the Hellfire Club, and you said
Okay,
the White
there
Queen,
you go.
and my brain was kind of like, and
Yeah. So yeah,
that
so
makes sense then.
that was my 15 questions. Let's tally.
I
So-
think Mike won by a hair.
1, 2,
Hair
3,
my
4,
ass.
5, 6, 7 from Mr. Matt Flowers.
Lucky number 7.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from Mr. Mike Byrne. So Mike Byrne takes it by a
It.
hair.
I am the X-Man.
So
There was a guy named X-Man, and he's
Oh, yeah.
super OP.
actually, he came out of. I'm not. Do I
Better
even
than he
continue?
came into.
Came
He
out of
actually
nowhere.
is Cable in another alternate
course he is.
timeline.
Cable's just got too much
He came
attention.
out of
He's gonna get some more soon.
God.
really good.
Deadpool too.
Did you ever read a lot of the X-Men or?
Not a whole lot. A lot of the big major storylines.
Yeah.
Some of the like Dark Phoenix stuff and a lot of the all new stuff. But
Okay.
like, there's a whole bunch that I just kind of
The
it was just over my head.
there was a time when they did what's called the Age of Apocalypse, where basically what happens is they kill Professor Xavier before he gets the X-Men together, and basically it
Magneto.
changes the timeline to basically what would happen if they kill Professor Xavier and Apocalypse takes over the world and creates this really dark kind of world where he's just culling, total, just killing people all over the place.
So like if Ganon wins,
Basically,
Ocarina
yeah.
time,
Yeah.
Yeah, and
You walk a
Wolverine had one hand, and Scott was Cyclops was a bad guy, and Beast was a bad guy, and
Aren't they like united under Magneto?
yes,
Yeah.
Magneto was sort of the Professor Xavier of like Sabretooth, and that's where they first introduced Blink, and she became very popular. And
Oh yeah, the one in the Days of Future Past.
yeah, yes, in the movie, she wasn't in the comic book, obviously, because she wasn't created in the book before this. This is after Days of Future, so
Retcon.
That's what comic I meant to read.
What's
Days
that,
of Future
the
Days of
Danger?
Future
There's
Past.
2 issues.
Yeah,
It's
Is it-
very different.
Kitty Pryde is the main character,
Yeah.
isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Logan, spoiler,
yeah.
gets like vaporized
Jesus.
in like the end
Well,
of the
there was
first
a
issue.
lot of them vaporized in that too.
Oh,
yeah.
Sentinels, they're just going around tearing
What?
everything up.
Why aren't there more Avengers in the X-Men? Like, why don't they cross over more?
Well, they kind of do. There's more X-Men on the Avengers than I think there is Avengers on the X-Men.
Yeah, they tried to. It seemed like they tried to keep
X-Men
The-
seems to be
the
kind of
mutant ideas.
yeah.
behind.
There are like even a lot of the biggest like crossovers. The X-Men are almost barely ever there.
Yeah,
Ugh.
They kind of have their own big cross because X-Men's continuity and stuff is really confusing as it is. Let alone when you start
Yeah.
like bringing in also the Avengers and like they're cosmic enough as it is. Let alone when you start bringing in like
You know,
Celestials.
Thanos.
yeah, a
sometimes,
lot of
yeah.
outside sources.
yeah,
One,
Quicksilver being the son of Magneto, so
yeah.
he was in.
He
He
on-
was a mutant on the Avengers
in
for a
Scarlet
long time.
Witch, yeah.
But was Scarlet Witch? Was
in
she
it.
a mutant though?
Yeah. She was the daughter
Yes. Yes, that's right. And she,
Hmm.
but it was. I never knew her status. As,
She also killed all mutants.
of Magneto. 98%
Yep.
in the House of M event, which
That
is
was-
another one I'm playing. It's on the list to read. I
Pretty good.
listened to the synopsis on Comics Explained. Shout out to Rob, Comics Explained here. And
Ooh,
he's a cool guy. I don't know him personally. He could be an arsehole. But yeah, he's a cool guy. And
thanks for the plug.
there you go. I'm gonna actually at him. Like at Rob Explained, dude. Shout it out to you. Shout it out at you. On
What are
this
you
episode
at?
7 of my podcast. Listen to it. Yeah. And if we can get him to retweet us. My God, we get a lot of followers.
a lot of lols.
A lot of for the lulz.
Lollers.
But yeah, like there's so many comics that I mean to read. Like I'm still about halfway through Watchmen. I've seen it, the movie.
Oh,
It's
okay.
pretty close.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
good,
there's
yeah.
not.
The ending is a bit different.
Oh yes.
I
Oh,
have
it's
the end.
totally yeah.
Yeah,
It's
also
a bit
the
different.
the little sort of subplot of like the black kid.
Reading the pirate comic.
Yeah,
and,
the
like,
black freighter and the guy with the hat.
Yeah,
And then,
I like that stuff.
That's
Yeah,
kinda
I like
cool.
how Alan Moore really used that kind of
Mhm.
wrote that imagery into there to tell you this is where it just
Yeah.
it's sort of like glued it.
Yeah, it's a way to get across the story themes and stuff
Yeah.
without bluntly saying what's
Here,
exactly going on.
putting it in one of those little captions.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! Excuse me for a second.
Okay, we're gonna keep recording.
Yellow.
Yeah. Mark's on the phone with his wife, I think, and I said Melanie.
Now this is getting real.
Yeah. So now this is how you know we're
So-
still grounded and we're still the working class Joes.
We can still talk about X-Men.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to read a lot more X-Men,
I've been meaning to read X-Men at all.
but I've liked what I've read, and I want to read more. But it is really daunting, and I'm already getting into more Green Lantern, which is also very spacey and cosmic.
It's also DC.
Because DC is
Race traitor.
a little bit better than Marvel sometimes.
Well, I've definitely read more Marvel than DC. I do have all I have from DC is Batman.
I think if you look at my reading stats in like a
I love it. Reading stats.
in a graph form, I think that.
Pie graph?
But yeah, whichever way you want to represent it.
You in trouble?
No, the kids won't go to bed.
Hit him. Don't say hit him. Just hit him. Just hold.
Oh, you kept recording, so
Yeah, we did.
we do not condone beating children. So
Hey, you guys don't.
Unless it's at Nintendo.
yeah.
But yeah, like we were just saying, I really all I have from DC really is Batman. Like my new graphic novels. I got Year One. I got The Killing Joke. I got Batman Returns, or The Dark Knight Returns.
Mhm.
I got The Dark Knight. Random little things like that. I've got Suicide Squad 1 on the way.
Oh, okay. The
you know-
reboot.
one of the graphic novels or the issues.
Like the New 52 collection.
Yeah. I got some New 52 Batman on the way, and I'm really like
Court of Owls.
Yeah, that's swinging its way. It's on my wish list. We were looking at my Amazon wish list earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
Wishing away.
Okay, we're getting 3 horsehead masks. We got a brown one, which I want.
Yeah.
And then there's a unicorn and like a black horse.
The Dark Horse.
Yeah.
The Dark Horse.
Which one do you want? Unicorn or the black horse? Like, which one do you guys want?
Oh, I don't care. I'll be a unicorn if
Oh, yeah.
it don't matter to me. I don't care.
We could put the black horse head on someone and then tweet at Black Horse Beer. We're like, nothing like a cold black horse. Like, you can hit
we should all try and get 3 black horse and be like, hey, black horse, guess what? We're newfies.
When's you doing our podcast? Give us free beer.
This isn't 100% horse piss.
And money to buy multiple mics.
Yeah.
Not
multiple
Mike Byrne is already here. We don't have to pay for him.
Multiple mics sounds like a movie.
Yeah.
I'm here for free.
Yeah.
Starring what's Batman's name?
Channing Tatum.
No, Michael Keaton. What's that movie name?
Oh, Duplicity.
Multiplicity.
Yeah. So many Michael Keatons.
Oh God, I remember
Popping out
watching that. I remember begging my mom to rent it because it had him in it because I thought it was going to be about Batman.
Oh, no way.
That's how you understood movies at the time?
Because I was like
There's no Batman on the cover?
Because it was a bunch of Michael Keatons. I was like, look at Bruce Wayne.
Bruce
Wayne's
in
rent
this
that
movie.
We're at the video club. She's like, I don't want to rent it. I was like, yeah,
There's so many Bruce Waynes.
And then rented it and I watched it and it was horrible.
And you know what? The movie club has closed because you didn't get that movie.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Oh, no, I got it.
That's why.
You never
you
brought it
got
back?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Did you bring it back?
No.
No.
I think I lost it.
Oh, that's why it shut down. That's why there's no movie club in Lab City anymore.
Time
Or Wobblish.
rewind.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Anyway.
it was terrible. But yeah, like I think I have a lot more Marvel than DC because I have I have the Infinity stuff, and I think I just have like 4 Infinity event comics.
I think physically I have more Marvel just because I have 2 long boxes that are all Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
And then I've got so many other ones, and then a lot more DC. But I have a lot of trades and collections. But I think digitally, I've probably read more Image.
I got a lot of Image
because
at home, too,
between Invincible, Walking Dead, and Saga, those alone would probably.
You know, I have the least amount of comic experience out of all of us.
Yeah.
I have I think I got Planet Hulk coming, and I got like Hulk the End. I bought Old Man Logan because I absolutely loved it because I like to support the things I like.
Yeah.
I have 2 Deadpool ones. I gotta say, he's all right.
He's all right.
Everyone's like, well, God, Deadpool's so funny. I'm like, yeah,
it's good.
it's all right.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
well, if you're really Deadpool out, just like go a couple months without hearing his name, and then
I can't.
That's
you can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I go on Facebook too much.
Well, then get
'Cause,
that out of your life.
No.
Facebook is
I
for
don't
lame-o.
want to.
Facebook is for lame-os.
You're a
Sorry for
lame-o.
bringing them up.
Well, the thing is, like I liked a bunch of Marvel pages on my Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And like every other day, there's like Deadpool fact number 300. Why am I talking like that? Deadpool fact number 381. Deadpool blah 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 blah.
Slipping into your natural cadence.
And it's like in the comments, they're like these most retarded. I can't use that word.
No, it's not, you can't use that word.
Yeah,
No,
I'll have to
that's
add
a
that.
bad word.
I'll add the most ridiculous. I can add right there.
There you go.
So yeah, the most ridiculous like movie fanboy Deadpool fans that are like, Deadpool is a healing factor. He's mercenary and he kills the Marvel universe.
These are all facts.
Yeah, and and I'm like,
These are all facts written by somebody else.
And I'm almost like, so
True.
That's the whole point of it.
There's a plethora of friggin' people with healing factors.
Yeah.
What makes Deadpool so damn special? Because you've seen the movie, that's why, you dumb
Whack.
Like Deadpool fans make me just want to.
Well, it's like somebody said, who would win in a fight with the Hulk versus Batman? Listen, Batman could win. It depends on who's writing the story.
Yep.
These are fictional characters.
I think yes.
They are figments of imagination, and it's however the writer's imagination
Yeah.
makes the story pan out.
Yeah.
Well, I
It's
know, but
simple
just-
as
it's
it
a big
is.
pet peeve of mine.
Stan Lee had said that himself, so therefore it's true.
Yeah,
I think it was
said-
at the end when someone writes in a letter and like, who would win between blah blah blah? And he was whoever writes it. That
whoever
month.
writes the story.
Whoever's
That's
the writer
right.
for that month.
That's who wins.
I know, and I
Because there
agree.
could always be like a Deus Machina come in and just drop in something. And the Hulk got in a cage. Oops.
Yeah, it's done. Like, it's...
I know, and I realize, but it's one of my biggest pet peeves. I think just not even like Deadpool. Like I was talking to you in work about Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. One of them was ruined for me, which is just I don't care about The Walking Dead anymore, just because the ridiculous. I almost said it again. The ridiculous like fans are like, "This is the best thing ever. If you don't like this, you
Quack.
fucking suck." I'm like, all right, and it's just a really what really bothers me is that these people are allowed to have a voice.
Well, that's the brilliant thing in the age
Yeah.
we live in. Everyone has a voice.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
God, but
We
it
can
just-
yell into this magical device
It would-
and tens of people will hear it.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
It's easier to say, and I stand behind this. What I'm saying is it's easier to say which character has the best stories, because who's the characters that
Who's
when
the
you
best?
read a story about them,
Yeah.
they tend to be more exciting and because of their flaws and not because of their powers.
And like,
Superman, to me,
who writes the best stories?
Superman to me is the most boring comic book character.
because
Alan
he's
Moore.
so powerful.
Yeah,
He's so powerful,
You know-
you have to raise that bar so high every time. But a character like Batman is easy to write. I would think he's easy to write interesting stories for because
He's more relatable.
he's more relatable.
The guy
It
is-
makes more...
you know that Superman
Yeah.
one you gave me. I
Yeah.
had to make myself read it.
Did you?
Because I really, not that I really don't like Superman, it's just, it interests me so little. And I was like, well,
Well,
it gave it to
Superman
me,
is-
and I got
It
all
was
this
Unchained.
I like
And
Unchained.
I actually quite liked it.
Was that
Yeah.
Scott
Reading it-
Snyder?
His
His name?
It's Jim Lee.
Or
Jim Lee drew,
I
and
think
He was a
Scott
really
Snyder.
Scott Snyder.
He's the Batman
drew.
guy. He was the all New 52 Batman.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the Court of Owls.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
the artwork in that book was really good.
Jim
That's
Lee.
my favorite.
Jim Lee.
Jim Lee is who I wanted to be when I was a kid.
Although speaking of like
I love Jim
Watchmen,
Lee's.
Yeah.
Alan Moore did a couple of good stories for Superman when he kind of really messes him up.
There was some stories that my buddy Malcolm Merle was buying back in the day when he was reading. I think it was, I can't remember who was writing it. I'm pretty sure it was. He's a really well known. He drew Fantastic Four, She-Hulk, Hulk.
I think I
hold
know
on.
what you're talking about, but it's on the tip of my brain.
Anyway, there was a story where it was story arc where Superman was actually not on Earth, and the artist, God, what is his name?
The artist or the writer?
The artist
Oh.
was drawn by, not, oh my lord, he did a lot of
Spell my
Fantastic Four. He was the artist that everybody wanted to be.
I know
Before
Jim Lee
Jim
was
Lee.
Is that Jack
before
Kirby,
Jim Lee.
is it?
No, not Jack Kirby.
Steve Ditko? No.
No.
They're old school.
Those are old school.
Jumping. What is his name?
That's that guy. I don't know that guy.
Jumping Dance. That's who it was.
Funky Flash Man.
Why do I keep coming back to Alan Moore? Because Alan Moore's right
Dan
here.
Gibbons?
I got a
Dan
list
Gibbons?
here.
Keep
Possibly.
going.
I was like, did he do
No,
Watchmen?
No. Good lord. No, keep
Oh,
going.
this is Steve Buscemi.
No,
That's it. That's all there.
really?
Well, let me go.
No,
through.
that's Inker. See? No,
I
he
don't.
was
It was an inker and a floater.
Professional Tracers.
Oh.
professional tracer. No,
It doesn't say that.
artist.
It's penciler.
Penciler.
Pencilier.
John Romero.
Bill Sinkiewicz.
Really? He
Isn't-
never.
Jim Lee.
No.
Salvador. Oh, what an awesome name. Salvador LaRocca. That's a cool
Quack.
name.
Luroka.
Paul Pelletier.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't. He didn't do. I thought he did Fantastic Four.
I'm gonna put on our Twitter right now that we're recording, and I'm gonna
Shout out the question.
Shout out.
He was the penciler that everybody wanted to be before Jim Lee came.
Do you know what's funny? Sorry to be random. You know that thing I put up today about Superman being spanked?
John Byrne.
Oh, the X-Men guy.
Yeah, John
okay.
Byrne. Sorry.
I
I
put up,
mostly know him from
I'm sorry, Daddy, and then spanking, hashtag spanking, hashtag comic books. Hashtag spanking got so many likes from random like BDSM Twitter like this one, spanked boy. and it's like a bunch of Chinese letters, and then I love to watch adult boys being spanked. That's in his description of his channel. And then another one was where is it now?
Can we get that follow? That's some good SEO right there.
Please
Hashtag
listen to our
spanking.
podcast.
And then-
You like spanking?
If you like spanking, you'll love this.
Yeah.
And another one who retweeted that tweet of the channel, You Can Spank Me. Retweeted your tweet. You can hashtag spank my bottom. Whether you like to be hashtag spanked or prefer to do the hashtag spanking, this blog is for you to connect with like-minded naughty people.
Wow.
And the link is to youcanspankme.com.
That rabbit hole keeps getting deeper and deeper.
You've opened up a sad, sick door.
I know. I've opened up a can of internet worms.
I'm very excited right now.
Oh,
So where was I going with the?
I'm sorry.
John Byrne?
Sorry.
Something.
You wanted to beat him.
Well,
Talk
no,
about-
I wanted to be Jim Lee.
Everybody-
John Byrne was the guy everybody wanted to be before
Jim
I'm
Lee.
talking
came
about
on the scene.
Superman and stuff.
Yes, it was a story drawn by John Byrne, but John had such a way of drawing different alien species that looked
Messed
cool.
up.
It was cool. Like it was really. That was one of the only time that I actually remember reading Superman and being like, "Hey, this is really interesting."
That's why I like Green Lantern so much, because it
I love
is
how
so.
you're like motioning to pound on the table with your fist, and
But you're not going to do it.
I want to save the audience that misfortune.
Yeah.
Hello.
Money.
Yeah, Green Lantern is blowing my mind a lot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you into the newer Green Lanterns?
Not anything past New 52. I'm not that current
Okay.
and caught up with things. But
Okay.
I really did like the New 52 stuff.
Are you throwing in all the different colored lanterns into the
Yeah.
new 52?
Oh yeah, all the core and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Because
it's just
I thought the
so-
red lanterns were darn cool when
They're all rageaholics.
Yeah,
They can't
the
live without
rage.
rageahol.
the rage of the red lanterns was
Oh,
what
yeah.
I remember from back before the reboot. So
If I had any recommended reading to you, if you want to enjoy Superman, but
Well,
not full on, this is
yeah.
vanilla straight Superman or adventure comics.
if I have
Read Justice League.
there, yeah,
New 52 Justice League is
excellent.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
the first 6-issue arc is basically what Batman v Superman should have been and what they want Justice League to be.
Okay.
It's them all coming together and Darkseid shows up and they're all like, "Whoa!"
it's gonna be Steppenwolf though.
Well,
Yeah.
That's the band.
Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf. Yeah. When I heard that, I was like, the band.
the magic.
Yeah, that's what I-
Pride.
But what I was told by Drover and you was to read Flash, and now
Flash is pretty good.
yeah, and
The art in Flash is really good, and the guy who
You guys
writes,
were talking about Flash last episode, weren't you?
yeah, we
Yeah, you
discussed
did,
some
because
villains.
Captain Cold and
Oh,
Captain
yeah.
Cold and Gentleman
Captain
Ghost.
Boomerang was actually a Flash
Yeah.
Yep.
bad
He's
guy.
got such
So
Captain.
He's got the best rogues gallery this side of Batman and Spider-Man.
But, like,
it's
why is it-
almost like when they call Vanilla Coke Vanilla Coke.
Yeah.
It's sort of like Captain Boomerang Vanilla Coke. You know, Captain
Was he-
Cold.
Deal with it.
Was he
Cherry
good in-
Coke.
Yeah.
Was he good in Suicide Squad?
You didn't see him a lot.
Really?
He wasn't really that
He was-
used.
The thing is, him and Joker were like the biggest parts of the trailer.
Captain
That's-
Boomerang.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
hardly.
Yeah,
did anything.
he's kind of. When he bolted, I thought he was gone for good. And then he came back, and I was
Yeah.
like,
What?
"Why
He
would he even
was-
come back?"
Spoiler
He
alert.
wasn't coming back.
It's not really.
It was sort of. They said
It's a joke, really. Is the reason why he left.
the
He was
the
fucking
Joker. They thought. Well, actually, Jared Leto thought the Joker was going to be. He did a lot more.
Yeah, apparently
did
he's
like-
upset that they
he
cut
did
so
like-
much
They
of his
cut a
scenes.
lot.
They're probably going to do an extended edition like they do with BVS.
Why can't they just
said-
make a movie
but
right the first
thing-
time?
That's right. That's exactly it. Why
Jeez.
didn't they?
I'm
Why
sorry.
didn't they make that the?
I'm sorry if you can smell my feet.
It could be
I
my
can't-
feet
Because
too.
I can smell my own feet right now.
Well, you know
I can
your
smell my own
well,
feet.
But I've been wearing these slippers all day, and then they stink.
I don't smell
Sorry.
your feet. Anyway,
Well,
That's going to be the title for this episode.
well,
can you
Max,
smell my feet? Or
I figured
I can smell my
that was
feet.
going to be the title.
I figured out that smell. It was his feet.
No.
Matt,
Yeah,
if
it
your
was-
feet smell and your nose runs, you're built upside down.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Hey. What?
If your feet smell and your nose runs,
Yeah,
you're built upside down.
Well, I guess I'm.
That's
I'm-
right.
I guess I'm
You're
like
halfway there.
I'm an ill-constructed machine.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I figured out that that sour smell. Sometimes you smell when you're in here. I figured that out. It was those dang milk carton crate things.
The Tim Hortons.
Yeah, that I'm eventually going to use for soundproofing on my echoey ass computer room. But
Tim Hortons trays.
I have.
Yeah.
I do not
It's
have
the
enough.
it's the glue that they use in that.
It's
It
sour
stinks.
milk.
Apparently, you burn those and you get rid of bugs very
Yeah.
easily. They're like good mosquito
It's-
coils.
Okay,
Well, if you
so-
you burn it and then you blow it out, it
It smokes.
smolders for
A long
hours.
time. That is.
So
I think we should move on to our usual
Yeah.
features, because I think
We have
not to sort of like trash on our banter. I think our banter is awesome. A lot of people actually said that they quite like it. And I mean,
If you don't
that's
like
good.
it, get out.
okay, cool.
And Finch was one, and yes.
I don't want to go on about them, but that's it.
And by the way, the Jeff
And
Finch
that other
experiment-
feller, those two people that are there at that place, and then
and
the
that guy
9
down the
people
road.
that was,
We were looking at the analytics earlier. I'll talk to them after.
yeah.
All
But
right.
yeah,
Statistics.
our usual segment.
Oh, you didn't finish your plug for Mr. Finch's.
Oh yeah,
loveliness.
if you guys like podcasts and
You made it this far.
yeah, if you made it this far, you're kind of
Congratulations.
There's a guy we all know and love, and he's a cool guy. Lives in the States, and he's sort of interested in the same sort of things. See, I think he has, not to like him, but I think he has less structure than we do. But he just sort of talks to a friend. He usually has, and it's done really well. And they're really cool guys. But his name is the Jeff Finch Experiment. I can't speak. The Jeff Finch Experiment. Look him up on YouTube. He's a cool guy. Just give him a listen.
Hey, Jeff.
He tends to talk about the same
Aloha.
things we talk about, but I think it's more movies and just sort of general discussion. I don't think he reads a lot of comics or plays. Well, he might play games, but
Gets all the information from here.
yeah. But yeah, I think we should move on to our usual. In the last 10 minutes, we should move on to our last
Lightning round of Do Not Watch.
Yeah.
Do not watch. And
This is
better
the
than you
official segment of Do Not Watch for this week. I couldn't spell that.
We? What's that saying?
Because I couldn't spell. I think it's Frankenstein.
Oh, that's we?
think. He's Victor Frankenstein. Is the
Frankenstein.
But yeah, like
he's
there's
Jewish.
Rabruka.
One in there. There's only seen the one out of the three,
Oh, right.
and the second one I put ooh edgy.
Yeah. I've seen the middle one.
I've
Yeah,
seen.
everyone's seen that.
The middle one. Yeah. Well,
God. So I've got on there Victor Frankenstein, starring
I didn't
Harry
see
Potter and James McAvoy. Don't
Yeah.
remember Harry Potter dude's name.
Oh,
It's on
okay.
Netflix. Apparently, it's terrible.
Yeah.
The Notebook. Every man
Has had a
seen
girlfriend
it.
that made you watch
Has,
it.
Yep.
has suffered that.
Yeah.
and Suicide Squad with a question mark. This is what people are saying.
Yeah.
You know, I
this
don't
is-
agree with
well,
it. I don't
You haven't
agree.
seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I also haven't seen Victor Frankenstein.
Well,
Okay.
You two
well,
have seen
I
it.
he
can't.
Suicide
spelled
Squad.
Victor wrong.
Did I?
There's no
I
C.
figured there was a K. Because
CK.
it's like
is
Hungarian or whatever.
Hungarian or some. Yeah.
Eastern European. That's what I just assumed.
I'm not here to review your spelling. I'm
Yeah.
saying
Yeah, that's right.
Don't watch this movie.
But anyway.
Good enough.
Well, I can't say nothing about the Frankenstein
I
movie
almost
either.
put Pwn not watch.
Okay.
Pwn, PWN, not watch.
No, but so we got Victor Frankenstein. I actually haven't seen it. I was told
I
by
haven't
you
seen it.
it was terrible. So
I didn't
okay.
even finish it. It was so bad.
So a movie that you pride yourself on loving bad movies, and you couldn't actually get to the end of this.
No, it was pretty bad.
So what's the premise? I assume it's just the regular story.
Nope. It's. I think it's a comedy, or it's meant to be a comedy.
A dark comedy?
No, just a comedy. It's like a buddy cop film, but it's
Are you serious?
but in like 17th century Frankenstein, and so Harry Potter is in the circus. He's a humpback dude, but he's also super
Played by
smart.
Chris.
Quack.
Cut that out.
I don't want to.
I
I
don't
don't
know
want
who
to
that
cut
is.
that out. Sorry.
So he's a clown in the circus. He's a humpback, but he's also really smart apparently, and is a doctor. And then a lady falls and she breaks her collarbone, and he's like, "Oh no, my love!" So he has to like take a dude's pocket watch and fix her collarbone. And the dude happened to be Victor Frankenstein. There's such a bad little moment when he like looks over and says, "What's your name?" And James McAvee is just looking at him, and then it freeze frames and like goes to a sepia tone, and then Victor Frankenstein pops up. It's a late title card.
What?
And then he walks away. He didn't actually say his name, so he's just little hunchback clown watching and waiting. And then he comes back and rescues him, and he puts a giant syringe in his hump, which is actually just a giant pus-filled thing, and he starts sucking it out with a hose.
Oh, what?
Because my pump doesn't work, so he's just whoop whoop going down on it.
Goiter.
Yep, and he gets a big mouthful of it and spits it, and he's like, "There, now I've drained this." And then he like football tackles him straight to the spine. Then it becomes they're like best buddies, and they're both super smart. But apparently he names him Igor because he has a roommate named Igor who's a heroin addict and never around. But he said, if anyone shows up and they ask for me, just say that you're Igor.
This sounds.
Oh my god.
So, that's what the first 20 minutes?
Yeah,
I already hate it.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't watch it.
Jesus. The title card is
and
like.
there's so much bad jokes and bad humor and just like, this is the story you thought you knew but flipped upside your head. What if Igor was the real mad scientist and Frankenstein was just a drunk idiot who had jokes? And he had a big butcher shop.
There's better things to spend money on to
I
make.
feel like going to bed after you tell me that. It's
Yeah.
just giving up.
Well, yeah.
Close your eyes
And that's when I turned it off. I was like, no more.
Okay.
Good night.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Do not watch
do
it.
not
Do not
watch
watch it. I'm not
Victor-
watching it.
Do not watch Victor Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Heard it here first. The second one
Is-
is, I think, an every man ever birthed will agree, The Notebook.
Yeah.
No, you know.
Oh, yeah, do not watch it.
Yeah, do not watch. What do you think about
Although
it?
you're going to have to, but do not watch it. But you're going to have.
You're going
to.
to have to. And you're going to have to grit your teeth and sort of just watch it.
Watch
Yeah.
it, but
You know,
do
Get
not-
like a-
you-
yeah.
Just
can't
band-aid,
get away from it.
band-aid it.
Take your wallet, put it in your teeth, and you're
Just,
bite down.
just wrap up your belt and just bite that stuff
Yeah.
down, the leather.
Bite down, son.
And-
We're going in dry.
And it's obviously like, it's the quintessential chick flick.
Chick flick.
It's a,
I
yeah,
think
based on the best-selling Nicholas Sparks book.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is your favorite
A
author?
lot of women bought it.
Yeah.
Of course. I
And
bought it for my fiance.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My wife. Wow. I can't make that.
It's a good thing she don't listen.
I can edit that out. Just because it's I
You
mean,
gotta isolate that wife. Wow.
What? Wow.
Have that.
it's a
Wow.
product. But yeah, like it's like it's a quintessential chick flick. Guy meets girl. They hate each other. They fall in love. I hate even saying that.
They are apart. He builds her a house. He's sad in the rain with a bad beard.
And then she
But-
meets. I think it's Sebastian Stan of all people who she meets. The Winter Soldier. Isn't it?
Ryan Gosling.
No.
No.
Ryan
Ryan
Gosling
Gosling is
the other
in
man.
it. But the other guy.
The guy in the military.
Really?
I think so. For some reason, my brain's telling me that.
Does he?
Oh.
I don't know. I just did that. Yeah,
Where is
I don't
James
re-
McAvoy, like, reads the line. But and then they meet back up, and he's like, "I love you, I built your house," and then she's like, "Oh," and then
He almost seemed in that movie like I didn't understand why everybody was like, "Oh my god, he's doing so good."
He's kind of a creep because he
he
doesn't
is
leave.
kind
He's
of
a
a
bit of a
creep.
stalker.
Yeah.
He doesn't leave her alone. He's like, "I built you a house and I was moping for 2 years."
But the
Yes.
thing is,
So,
so
I started fishing.
Yeah.
we were in a boat, and then
That sounds like fun.
I wrote you a
went
letter every
fishing.
single
I was
day.
drinking whiskey.
what I think,
I drove a motorcycle. What
He
the
had all that
hell?
free time and like he could have just made a house and just lived in it by himself and had like a grand old
bitches
time.
come left, right, and center, man. For Ryan Gosling, they'll be falling all over him.
He was in
Yeah.
Goosebumps. I'm just saying.
But so the thing is, I think what women love about it is the fact that it's sort of told in present time, how like they're super old, and she has
Alzheimer's. And she's going to die.
Yeah.
and he sort of wrote the book to remind her, which is, I think that part of the movie's quite nice actually.
That was a
How
cool premise,
they were
but
old,
the rest of it was
and he would read to her, and she didn't realize it was her husband, and they went and died at the same time.
Hooray.
So bitches are like, oh.
I just found him very standoffish. I found
I don't
him.
even. I watched it 5 years ago. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
well, it was a long time ago, but I remember he was kind of. It was like, why?
was-
Why does she like him? She's, you know.
Yeah, he was kind of a creepy, stalkish prick.
Yeah,
So the thing is, all the things that women would hate in like real life,
they love in movies.
they love in movies.
Yeah, you try
So-
and pull it
so-
off in real life, you get a restraining order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I think it's like you ever see the pictures like how to figure out women? They opens up and there's all blank. or like what men understand about women. The book's just
Yeah.
black. That's it really. I think we can actually skip that one.
Yeah.
You'll need a whole episode for that.
Last year I watched. We're gonna put Suicide Squad, and a lot of people are saying it's bad, but then a lot of people suck.
Although there's a lot of people saying it's not that bad either.
Yeah, two
It's
right
not.
here.
It's not that bad. It's
It
could have been. There's things that could have been better. Yes, but that's a lot of stuff.
But okay,
a lot of it could have been worse.
It could have been
exactly.
worse. Exactly.
Yeah. We could have had Will I Am play Deadshot.
That would have been so bad. That would have been so bad.
I think we should just go. I think we should just
Better
go
than
one
you
more
think.
because I think our ranting will fill up the rest of the time
Well-
here. So I got two things here.
Better than you think.
Better on the old segment. Better than you think. One's a Netflix original, and one of them probably just only on Netflix. I have Tallulah, Netflix original, and I have Session 9.
I've heard of one of those.
Well,
I've heard of both of them.
I'm gonna say I just finished actually Stranger Things. Have you sat down
I
and
was
watched
looking
that?
at
I've been meaning to watch that. I've been hearing nothing but like good things.
It is like huge. Now, the ending was a bit of a disappointment, but the build up to that
I think it's a
build up
season.
was awesome. Well, it's eight episodes, so it's not really that long.
like a mini season.
Yeah, it's like a mini season. 8 1-hour episodes. It finishes at the last episode. You find out what's happening, but it's held in the 80s, so
A lot
There
of
you
people
go.
are saying nothing
It
but
was-
good things.
it was good. It was definitely worth the watch. So
Yeah.
if you have the time and have the ability to watch Stranger Things, go check it out. It doesn't. It's pretty cool. Tallulah.
What is
I
this?
just threw that in there because I
That's a
watched
that's
it.
a free one. Right
Yeah,
there.
Tallulah.
Tallulah, it has Ellen Page and some misses, and a baby. And Tallulah's like a homeless vagrant. And
Is this what you guys are talking about with the sandwich?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it as strange as it sounds?
Not really. I mean, I thought it was
Would you consider like a black comedy?
kind of
Not
because
like not,
It's in
not a
context.
Tyler Perry movie, but like a dark comedy.
no, but parts of it were funny.
Chris Tucker.
What
are you talking about, man?
Crazy Jesus.
We need to put taxes on the bullets.
But no.
Oh, that's bad.
That sounded hard in your throat. No, but the thing is, it wasn't like a comedy. I laughed a few times, but it wasn't a funny comedy.
You're not a
movie.
laughing man.
Yeah. But-
You said tonight that you're not laughing anymore, so
Never again.
never again.
No matter how
We're
many times
done.
Happy
I'm
Gilmore
done.
comes on. But yeah, it was a bit. She kind of meets some drunk misses and like some drunk prize wife, trophy wife mother
Soccer
at a
mom,
hotel.
rich.
Yeah, IOC wife. At at a really sort of upscale hotel room who has a baby. She mistakes the main character Ellen Page for like housekeeping. She's like, "You can look after my baby, and I'm gonna be right back." And she kind of takes off. So like after 24 hours, she's taking care of this baby, and the mother wanders back in loaded, and she kind of just
Holy-
takes the baby to.
That's a bender, buddy.
Yeah.
It's brutal. And so she kind of steals the baby from the drunk mother to sort of give it a better life because she knows she's not going to be wanted. She's going to have.
So who is Tallulah?
It's-
Ellen Page or the baby?
Yeah, Ellen Page.
See,
The
I would have
baby's-
called the baby Tallulah
Well, why didn't you name your son Tallulah?
because he's a guy.
Tallulah Lane, Tallulah Line.
Tallulah. Okay, I just was wondering why they call it Tallulah.
But yeah, it's her name, the main character. So
Okay.
she goes to like her ex-boyfriend's mother, who's like the super rich marriage counselor or something. And so they sort of the movie kind of goes and goes where the news of the baby being taken is getting out in New York City, and she's like trying to hide newspapers and like change the channel when the news comes on.
Oh, okay.
And eventually it gets found out. So she runs the hell. She's like, "Oh no, my baby!" And then she,
My bad.
but the baby gets sick, and it's just like, "I need to bring her to the hospital." And mom, and then they get to the hospital, and the cops are like, "No, where she is."
Yeah.
So she's like, "Oh, I can't give the baby up." And then eventually,
I got the
you know,
baby.
it kind of ends where like she's arrested, and the baby's back to the drunk mother, and it's just I can't do it justice because honestly, it's very, very good. I liked it very
So
much.
it's better than that description.
Yes, it's a.
So watch it for yourself.
I gotta say, I would definitely suggest it to anyone listening to this.
Okay.
10 out of
Watch.
10 would smash.
Yes, Ellen Page is a weird little androgynous 4'9" 15-year-old looking thing. But
All right.
no, but I would say she's a good actress.
She is a good actress.
Yeah, she's from Halifax actually.
She was Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, but yeah, I gotta say she was a really good movie, and I was better than I thought it was gonna be. And Ellen Page is apparently a decent actor. Whatever.
Suicide Squad was filmed in Toronto too.
So Toronto is like a really big recording place.
It's starting
all
to get
Ontario and on
It's
BC is
starting to
big
get
too.
really big. Yeah.
Everyone used to go to Vancouver.
Vancouver was
Vancouver.
nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got another one here for do better than you think, but I think we'll save it for next week.
Save that juicy nugget for later.
Yeah, we should wrap this sucker up.
Put a bow on it
You
and
know what?
Send it
Throw
home.
in the oven.
Yeah, there's a little bit of jumping back and forth because of a situation that happened earlier, so please excuse.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We're both on call from work, and we could get a call any second. I'm surprised I haven't
unfortunately,
yet.
our bankroll from the show is not.
This the picture. You guys were drunk at the Christmas party. One of you were drunk at the Christmas party and took a picture of you and Darren.
Aaron was drunk because I had the phone. That's what the phone was
Yeah,
there.
did you see this picture?
I did. Yeah.
I think I want to send that, and I want to put it in the link in the description below.
All right.
There you go.
And this picture of Aaron, because I could only get
Well, you'll know
Aaron's face.
at least.
and the,
you're going to use the whole picture.
You can
I
turn
couldn't-
it on the
You'll know
side.
what
It couldn't
Mr.
fit.
Byrne looks like.
it couldn't fit. No, but I'm going to
So-
send the whole picture in the link in the description.
Yeah, that's what I
below.
mean. Put the whole link of the picture in the picture.
But yeah.
Majesty.
So,
Look
which
at-
one is Mike and which one's Aaron?
You be the judge.
You be the judge.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think we're
Are we going to have a
wrap this
question of
up
the
here.
week, maybe?
I did not have one prepared. Did you?
Off the top of your head, what is the question of the week?
Do you prefer Marvel or DC? Leave. I'm actually going to do a poll. I think 2 or 3 days from now. So give some people time to listen to this, because and sometimes for people to listen to this, and everyone that listens to this, they have an opinion. So I'm including everything. I'm including movies. I'm including comic books. I'm including graphic novels. Everything in Marvel. Everything in DC.
Yeah.
Could be as obscure as you want, or
Is it,
Batman.
if you don't read any of the comics, but you watch all the movies, which
Yeah.
DC movies,
Yeah,
Marvel
it
movies.
does.
And I'm sure everyone who listens to this probably knows the difference, between Marvel and DC.
If not, it'd be
Some people
whatever.
don't, but
Well, if you don't, Google it.
If you think
find
if your
out.
favorite DC movie is E.T., okay.
What?
If you don't know the difference,
Marvel?
all answers
Elliot
accepted.
becomes one of the Teen Titans. Did
Yeah.
you know that?
Ellie.
Yes,
Elliot is.
Elliot. Anyway,
He's a mutant. Okay. Well, yeah, I think we should wrap it up here. This has been 1337 FM, Nerd Talk Radio. Always a pleasure. Link in the description below. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. And donate to our Patreon if you're a good person.
yes, we need money for stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, for new microphones would be nice. But
At Potter and Family just retweeted us. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Ray, thanks, Potter.
Thanks.
Shout out to Potter and Family for all the stuff.
Nice pun.
Yeah. Well, you haven't done anything. Well, you just retweeted a bunch of stuff. Thanks for that. And I think this should be it.
All right.
And,
have a good night
That's it.
Bye.
or day.
Sayonara.